afternoon. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Those that are on YouTube, those that are coming in on my page, would you be so kind to like, tag, and share? Let's be generous today. Let's be kind. It is Friday. Yeah. Welcome, Keena. Welcome to all of those that are on. Go ahead and like, tag, and share to our YouTube family. Go ahead and hit share. Tag somebody in. I hope you are having the most amazing day thus far. I hope you're excited that we're about to hit the weekend. I hope you're excited that guess what? I'm gonna rest, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna do some stuff. Or yeah, I ain't doing nothing, PM. I'm just going to just enjoy not doing anything. I'm thankful that today is Friday, and thus far, I've had an amazing day, and I'm not looking for anything less. I am super excited about today, and I wanted to tell y'all, guess what I'm doing, y'all? Guess what I'm doing? As you know, in case you didn't know, this your first time getting on, you didn't get the tea, you didn't hear about it. My husband has started Shots by Books. This is the green one, y'all. This is the green one. I'm not 100%. I think it's spinach, it's lime, it's cucumber, it's celery. It's all the good stuff. It's all the good stuff that we don't like. It's all the good stuff, Keena, that we don't like. We don't like it. No. We say we need it, and we know we do. I found out, family, that in the last few days, I've eaten better because I'm able to drink it. Isn't that crazy? I'm able to drink it. So since it's lunch and it's midday brunch with Marcella, I thought it would be only fair and fitting that we have lunch together. So here is my lunch. Here is my lunch. The Green Machine, y'all. I'm drinking Green Machine. I just came back from working out, and here it is. Here it is, darling. Let's have lunch. I don't know what you're snacking on or what you're eating, but let me tell you why I put it in this glass, y'all. Because sometimes things could really be different and it could be strange, but presentation changes the game. You get what I mean? Like when you see that guy and he looks like all that, you go for it, or she looks like that. Man looks at the outward, God looks at the heart. So I'm drinking this and I really do like it. I do. But I'm drinking it because it's just going to make my palate happy. Picking it up, it makes me just feel so fancy. And I want to talk to you today about, you know what, instead of you looking at everything so negative, put it in your mind in the best form possible. Look at your day in the best form possible. And the scripture talks about in Philippians, think on things that are pure, that are just and of a good report. Think on these things. So while I'm drinking this green, this healthy, this spinach, this kale, all of that normally would be like, I drank beets, y'all, yesterday. I drank beets and I drank it. So today it might be a little challenging for someone to say, I don't think I could hold like that. What's up, Shanika? I don't think I could drink that. Some of you are veggie lovers. That's not everybody's story, right? Because I'm a bariatrics patient, consuming could be challenging. But my God, drinking it works. So Shanika, what's up, Tony B? I love you. Instead of me looking at it and saying, oh, this looks like green. This looks like gross. I put it in a desirable, fancy glass, and it's making me happy. What am I saying? There are some things that you could be going through, and it looks ugly. Instead of focusing on the ugly, think about the good. Think about the benefit. Think about the breakthrough. We talked yesterday about feedback, right? I'm not making this up. I'm doing it right in front of your face, right? We talked about feedback, Shanika, Tona B. And usually there's a way that you could talk about feedback, you criticizing. It's what you say. I want to share this really quick story while you guys are like tagging and sharing. And I want you to get where the Holy Spirit is taking us about how you perceive things. I was on the line the other day, Saturday, and I was in this really crowded warehouse. And me and one of the ladies, one of my spiritual daughters at the church, we got on a dead end. So that means that there were several lines. Well, our line was supposed to be going straight. We veered off Tona B to the right, and we had a dead end. Well, what's up, Kerry? I thought about my Kerry, Green Machine Kerry. and the line went to a dead end. So you know that when it's a lot of people, this is called a video moment, Carrie. They were about to video if I tried to get back in the line. So I said to my spiritual daughter, I said, we on a dead end. And this gentleman said to me, he said, don't say dead end. All you've got to do is merge. All you got to do is merge. Y'all got to catch this. So I'm off, Carrie. I done veered off near my makeshift line, thinking I'm going somewhere. But it's thousands of people. And you know that they're not going to let you just cut in front of them. I did not know how to just ask with all of my stuff, can I get in front of you? Because he would be like, yeah, no, you got too much stuff. And he said to me, hey, Jordan, thank you. He said, instead of saying dead end, sweetie, just say merge. Just, hey, auntie. And the verbiage made me to say, oh, wow, it sounds different. I put my green shake that Shots by Booker. It's all green. It's kale. I'm not talking about a shot. I put it in a fancy cup. I put ice in it. Why? Because instead of me looking at it like, ooh, it's so ugly, right? She said, let's merge today. Ooh, this is terrible. This is that. Because of the way I say it is how I'm going to see it. But because I've got it in a beautiful glass, and I'm having lunch with some amazing people, and I'm getting healthy, I am encouraged to drink my drink. Why? Because of the presentation. Now, your day could be going totally crazy. We're talking for Philippians. Hey, Auntie Wanda, I love you. Instead of looking at everything like, oh my God, this is hard, this is crazy, and being negative Nelly, I'm talking about speaking it, presenting it, Carrie, presenting something. It could be the smallest meal. You could take a small meal that looks like it's insignificant, put it on a plate, sit down, and voila, you have an amazing meal. You have an amazing appetizer, right? It's how you present. If you eat it out the bag and it look like a greasy lizard, that's what you're going to get. If you look at your family, here it is. She said, hey, Pastor, if you look at your family and you declare over them, you know, the words of wisdom or the words of encouragement over them, excuse me, that's what we're going to see. But if we decide that we're going to be negative and you curse the day and you curse all of the favor in the day and you talk about it's so horror, that's what's going to present. So yes, here was the original bottle that it came in Shots by Books, right? Now, Carrie, I'm not like you. I haven't been a juicer. Carrie's been juicing. She's let us know for 18 years. That's almost 2 decades. This woman got it down packed, right? She's seen miracles. I'm a newbie. I'm a newbie. When I was 334 pounds. So vegetables just wasn't my go-to, right? But now I'm in a new place. I'm in a new space, right? So what I decided to do is instead of bringing my old habits with me, bringing my own mindset, I'm like, wow, this is a great drink. I could drink my vegetables. I'm getting all the nutrients. Am I pushing my husband's drink? Kind of, sort of, but not really, right? I'm doing two things at once. What am I saying to you? Instead of staying stuck in depression, instead of being negative and grumpy and allowing your pressure to get, rise, imagine you're allowing the devil to take your day or get you to feel like, blah. I'm talking about present it differently. Gather the day, declare the day, put a claim on the day. This is a good day. This is going to be an amazing weekend. Even if you got to do some cleaning up, you got to organize, right? You got to put things in order. And you might have to let go of some stuff. We don't like to let go of stuff. We like to hold on. I think all of us could be kind of got that little spirit of hoarding. But here it is. Instead of us looking at like, I got so much junk. I don't know what to do. I'm making room for my next blessing. I'm making room. I'm airing out my house. I'm being a blessing. I'm showing it into someone. There's someone else that could use this size 6. I'm a size 10. No need to hold on. I'm getting ready to get a new look. I'm walking into the this season, I'm just changing up. So once you say it, you see it. Then once you see it, then guess what? You could get excited about it. You got to say it. You got to speak it. But if it's a humdinger all day long, Midday family, if it's a Debbie Downing spirit all day long, you ain't going to get nowhere with it. Remember, when David went to kill Goliath, when David went to fight Goliath, he said, who is this uncircumcised Philistine? David was able to say what it was, right? That will defile the army of the living God, right? David didn't say, he said, who is this uncircumcised? He didn't look at the size of this giant. He just looked at the audacity. He looked at he wasn't covenant. He looked at all of the things, called it out, and bam, boom, he took that giant down. Instead of you pulling out all of the other stuff, the superficial stuff, the non-productive stuff, the stuff that's not going to make you feel better. You keep talking about your husband and his B2Bs. You keep talking about him and his, bad oral hygiene. I get it. That's not going to make you want to hang with him anymore. That's not going to make him look very desirable to you. You keep talking about your wife and I'm big in her back. You ain't going to want to roll up on that big back. I'm talking about saying some stuff. Picturing it in your mind. Y'all better send me some hearts, y'all, on a Friday. I'm talking about talking right until you see it. See what he said? So I feel more encouraged to drink my green drink, my shot in a fancy cup. Oh, I feel 5-star. Not only do I like the glass, I love the company. I love the atmosphere, right? And then I love that it's good for me and it's good to me. Here it is, Shandi. Instead of me just talking about, like it's medicine. Some of us are acting like the process, and though it's hurting us, right? We act like it's killing us to go through it. And the more that we move on those emotions, the more that manifests, the harder it's going to be for you to get through it. The harder it's going to be. You ever had to take a shot? Like I have to. And then before the shot could get there, I'm already nervous. And then they be like this, bam, that's it. I done already conjured up the worst and made it worse than what it really was. I'm talking about freeing your mind, elevating your mind, speaking things into existence. It could be the hardest child that you've had to raise. It can be. She could be stubborn. She could be rude. I'm talking about find something good, something desirable, something kind to say about your child. Say something kind about yourself. Oh, don't just big back salad. Girl, you look like this. All of those negative things are not going to make it more desirable. It's not going to make it fun. There are some things like going to work. When you keep talking about how negative is, you find out that you're moving slower. You know that it's confusion at the job. You know that it's intensity at the job. You know, right? We already know. But what I'm saying is, let's not point out all of the negative. Let's point out the positive. Your finances could be in a stupor, in the bottom. But if you keep talking about how hard it is to dig out of debt, that's going to wear you out and you're not going to keep on digging. I just believe change your mind, change your conversation, change your destiny. Change your mind, change your conversation, change your destiny, right? So if you say you can't, you absolutely can't, and then you won't. I'm drinking this. Love my glass, love my company, love what it's going to do to me, love how it's going to make me feel. So guess what? I'm fine. I'm 5-star. I'm having a great time, right? Carrie, I think that, it's important that we think about our presentation. I think it's important what we say to people. You want your team to do better? I want to give you a little golden nugget. You can't go in telling a team how horrible they are and think they're going to soar. You might have to have a little second and say, we could have did better. This wasn't the best choice. But the narrative has to be that, guess what? We are well able. We can and we will. We must. We won't stop, right? We got it. God has used you, handpicked you. Your marriage could be in a dump. If you want to get the sparks flying, you want to get the communication doors open, you want to get the right result, you got to have the right type of conversation. Do you hear me? Some of us are approaching things the wrong way, and we are getting the fruit of what we put out on the table. I'm giving you or suggesting you change the narrative. Change the conversation, change the tone, change the atmosphere. You and your spouse, need to communicate. Sometimes the house, Bishop and I've had to do this. She said, very true. It's true, Carrie. There are certain atmospheres that cultivate drama, or we could get free. Here's a tip to those that are in relationships of any kind. Tip 101 from PM. Shanika said, we are well able. Shanika, when my husband and I wanted to have a conversation, this is the beginning of our marriage, and we know it could get heated. We are newly married. We would go to and order a pizza. We would sit down in a controlled atmosphere and have the conversation. Why, PM, did you do that? Why didn't you say something to him right in the house? Because in the house, we're going to set it off. We're going to go and say stuff, or we won't use our inside voice, okay? It's too personal. It's too open. You're going to go in your space. I'm going to go in my space. Forget it then. You ain't listening to me. But at the restaurant, we didn't have anywhere to go. We had to be mindful. We couldn't set it off, right? So we would have us a pizza, have us a slice, have us a salad. And as we're eating in this amazing atmosphere over a $10 pizza, right, on a date, we start talking. Right? Because now we got to govern what we say. There are times that you're going to have to manipulate the income to get a better outcome. We knew, hey, let's go on a date. And we would start talking. Or if it seemed like it's a little tense, let's go out and have a date. Let's go talk, right? And we had people that lived with us. We were not in the position all the time to set it off. And then people be like, the associate pastors at the time, they crazy, they not living. We had to be led so that we could be fed, so that we could be free. Huh? So look, I'm almost finished my drink. Sitting here talking to an amazing family, talking to your auntie. Sometimes people don't know that, guess what? You've got to go into an atmosphere. You've got to take control of the atmosphere. It ain't a good time for us to talk about who gonna get the couch while we at the funeral and mama and them just died. And me and you already had problems. This is not the time for that. This ain't the time for that. Let's not do that, right? Because it's going to be a heated affair. Passions. We hurt every cousin. Girl, you know what she did? And then you thinking about what they didn't do. Stuff that this ain't the time. Let's take care of dividing or reading or going through mom's stuff. But right now, it's really tense. We just put mama and them in the ground, and I don't think we should be talking about her fur coat. I'm not good with that, right? Because it's gonna get heated. If it was heated before, it's gonna go there, right? So we're gonna have to just be like, are you guys getting? I noticed that you guys are coming in and out. Are we having technical difficulties again, Carrie, aunties? Can somebody tell me? Are you guys seeing me clear and steady? If so, send me some hearts and let me know. I don't like us not to be connected, or you guys to have to keep going in and out on the live. And so it's timing. And really what it is called wisdom to win. The Father will give us wisdom. I'm talking to somebody, you want to talk to your child and you want to talk and have a hard conversation. And you want to just find out something. You might have to take them, hey, thank you. Y'all good? Thank you. Hey, Miracle, I miss you. You might have to take your child to a very safe, relaxing environment to be able to get to talk to them. Not an intense, there are certain times, even as a pastor, my husband and I have off-site meetings. so that it could be more comfortable. They want to talk. They want to talk about marriage counseling. They want to talk about, rebuild it. Sometimes at the church where everybody is knocking on the door, they can't get our full attention. Miss you too. See you Sunday. They can't get our full attention because we got other people. Pastor, I just want to come in. Do you know that that person could get very offended with my husband and I and feel like we were not giving them full attention? They're pouring their heart out. They're pleading for help, and we are greeting people. Da, da, da. Sometimes we have to say, let's do this at this time. Can we meet before church? Can we meet after church so that we could focus in miracle, give them 100%, pay attention, hear wisdom, right? Oh, let's just go to the church. No, not when the music is at 1,000. Not when people are coming in. She said, this is good to on my end. Thank you, Carrie. So I started off by saying that I was drinking my kale, my cucumber, my celery drink today, my lime, right? This is my lunch, right? This is when it originally came in. What's up, Tanya? Came in shots by books, right? I put it in, transferred this into here, Tanya, because I was having lunch with some amazing people. We are 5-star, we're top tier. I put a little ice in it, right? So that it could just be chill, right? And the reason why I did this, not so that I could tell you, oh, go out and dear my husband to get your shots. No, I wanted you to understand that in order for me to consume this, and this is not my normal lunch, I have not been drinking vegetables, right? I take a supplement. This is all new to me, but I realized that this could be the best thing for me. It's going to be good for me, right? But how can I get it down? How can I be consistent with it? I'm not like Carrie White, who's been juicing 18 years, and she's the GOAT, and I'm so happy to hear that. I'm not like somebody that just goes and buys a salad. No, this is different from me. If you want to win, you're going to have to realize you're going to do whatever, you're going to have to do what's necessary for you to win so that you could consume what you need to consume. Go through what you got to go through. So I put it, Tanya, in something that I like. I put it, Tanya, into something that makes me happy. And I brought it on the set with people I absolutely love. Knowing that I would be talking and my voice would get dry, I picked the perfect time to drink this so that I could get it down. Doesn't matter how you're going to be able to reach your children, or is it that you want to reach them and you want to open up a portal so that you could communicate? So you might have to take them to the yogurt bar. You might have to take them to get ice cream. But as long, what's up, Barbara B? As long as we get to going, let's go, right? You're going to have to get up in the morning if you are a morning person. Talking about Barbara, Barbara just told me something and it goes in line with my thing. See, Barbara, you got on? Barbara has a noise issue with something. And she told me, she said, Pastor, I'm getting ready to buy me some quiet curtains or something that she's going to use. It's going to resolve the issue. She didn't say she was going to like the curtains. She didn't say she was ever thinking about the curtains. She's not into the curtains. She's into quieting the noise so that she could rest. Does that make sense? So she's got to do what she got to do, or Tanya, she's not going to be able to rest. Some of us got to realize I've got to do what I got to do. I need to go to the gym. I'm a morning person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to the gym early in the morning. I'm that virtuous woman. I know that if you give me money, I'm not going to be able to just take it to the bank. Well, you got to allow the bank to set up something. You got to go to HR and let them pull a couple of dollars out your pocket, out your check, so that you won't touch it, right? I'm talking about, Bob, I started off drinking this green drink today, shots by books. I'm determined to get it in. I need these supplements for my body. It's the best thing for me. It's really good, right? But I'm not familiar with this. This is unfamiliar. This is new. I ain't never been here. Do we stay stuck on, I don't know. I shouldn't. No, you got to move with the waves of the Holy Ghost. And here it is. I'm done. Let me make sure I finish it before y'all say, PM, you have some extras in there. Bob, I pulled out one of my little dessert cups and I said, I'm going to put this on here and I'm going to take it on midday. I'm going to drink it while I'm on midday. 5-star drink, 5-star company, get the assignment done. Does it matter how you get it done? As long as you follow the Lord and get it done. Hey, Sister Paula. You might say, guess what? I want to rearrange my closet. I am a night whore. Well, don't start in the morning because you ain't going to be able to do it in the morning. That's not your strong suit. That's not your power time. When you realize you got the energy and the momentum, Sister Paula, and you got the grace, that's where you got to do it. If you got to trick yourself, if you got to fool yourself, if you got to deny yourself, I'm talking about you getting the assignment done is at hand. You got to get it done, baby girl. You got to get it done, sir. And you can't get stuck on technicalities. No. Not just, oh, I wanted to drink this. So do you think that maybe I'd be like, well, once I knew I was on midday, once I knew I was with my fam, once I knew we brunching, oh, you ain't going to do brunch better than me. Oh, no, because I love a little cold drink. I love a little fancy. I love a little cocktail drink with my family. I love socializing. I love it. So I brought it on. Tanya, I brought it on because I knew with the support of Midday, I would accomplish the goal. You've got to know where your support is. You've got to know where your strength lies. You got to understand when David went to take down Goliath, he was like, he used what he had. His smooth stones. Though they insulted him, I'm talking about stop beating the rock. And the enemy knows that you keep doing it repetitively and he wears you out. You allow, and we allow the enemy to find us at the same place with the same warfare, with the same tools. No, flip the script. Do you know how Isaac hit his Rehoboth? Somebody tell me. Tell PM. It wasn't that, Tanya, that he wasn't digging. He was digging. He hit hatred. He hit contention. Bible says, not me. Y'all got to listen. Listen up, family. The Bible says that Isaac moved out a little more. He did something different. He took another turn. He rebranded himself. He did something different. Oh, yes, he did. And guess what happened? He hit Rehoboth. Bam, boom, just like that, Auntie Wanda. It opened up wide open space. Wide open space. Rehoboth, you could be fighting for the same position, fighting for the same love. He got a wife. He got kids. Too much. Hit your Rehoboth. Dig a little different. Find somebody that ain't got all them attachments. Ain't got all that child support. Ain't got all that drama. Ain't got all them curfews on them. Somebody that you got to dig out. You might have to let old boy go. I said it. You might have to let him go and find somebody that could be totally devoted to you and your family. And they ain't got all them attachments. They ain't got all them hang-ups, right? He said, Barbara, here it is. Yes, he will. Isaac dug out to wide open space. Room to grow. That's strategy. That right there is smart. Some of us are fighting and the atmosphere is closed up. It ain't that, it's too much go. You want to preach. Why do you think that preaching, they got a whole community? I love the way my chief apostle used to say this. Ooh, I love when we have ministerial classes. He'd be like, the pulpit is assigned for the leaders of that house and who they bring in. But the street corner is filled. Get you a bullhorn and get out there. Get into it, right? So I have always found room outside train stations, jails, homeless shelters, and I ain't never had a problem with the scheduling because everybody ain't there. Does that make sense? So I want to do it. How am I doing it? How did I drink this drink? I had to put it in a presentation, in a package that I was able to ingest it, digest it, and enjoy it. Some of us are doing stuff and you keep fighting at your hand, fighting against the prick. Hey, Tina, here it is. I want to keep loving you. You a mama's boy. You this. Yeah, you got kids. Tina, sometimes they be like, it's too many people. And we keep going at it. Instead of redirecting, I want to be in love. I want to love somebody. I want to be a wife. But the problem is, oh boy, got a wife already. Y'all ain't going to say nothing to me. I know it's Friday. I'm cutting up, right? Here it is. So instead of me fighting over that, why not just wait and allow somebody that's single, somebody that's not attached, somebody that don't have all those attachments, find me. Huh? I don't, here it is. This is what it came in. Oh, I'm using it so somebody could see. You've heard it, but now I'm giving you visual. This was the green machine my husband shot, and it was vegetables. Tina, Auntie, Sister Pam, Paula, and I'm not usually a veggie person. I just don't sit up and eat celery and carrots and all of that. I do not. And I know that, well, Pastor, you need to. But once he's juiced it, oh, I'm able to ingest it. I had surgery, so I could only eat a little bit. That could be my excuse. That once you eat your protein, you know you're done. But once I drink this, I'm getting it all in. Huh? I'm building better, y'all, right? So where I could be challenged in the green. I love the red one yesterday. I love that radish and the beets and the grape. Ooh, it was good. So then I could just keep drinking that. But I got to get it all in. So what did I have to do, Carrie? I had to put it in the presentation, put it in the form. You got to mentally process whatever it is that you got to process so you could get through it. What do you think? What did you think that Caleb and them did? Everybody else looked at the Giants and they said, look, they big and we grasshoppers. They got right in their flesh. They had every excuse. What did Caleb and Joshua say? We are well able. The land is flowing with milk and honey. We are well able. They had to speak up, speak it into existence. Let the devil know that guess what? We good. We got this. I'm encouraging you today. Don't look at all of the negativity. Don't look at the end result. Here it is. Thank you, Holy Ghost. Is this good for y'all? Send me some hearts. I hope this is helping somebody. Because if you keep seeing the negative, when I used to do hair years ago, boy, I'll be sewing them weaves in. I'll be sewing. Hey, Sister Robin. She said, sounds good to me. Sister Robin, I used to do weaves. Still do. I used to do hair. So when it get down to the braiding and the sewing and the styling, sometimes my hands are cramped up. I'm so tired. It could be 1 a.m. I'm just steady braiding. Instead of me looking at, oh my God, I still got a flat iron. I still got to cut. I got a razor. I got to get in there. I got to debug. Instead of me looking at everything I still had to do and looking at the time, Sister Robin, I start looking at cha-ching. I start looking at the payoff. I start thinking about how beautiful she gonna look, how happy she is. I switched my thinking because what was before me looked so overwhelming. My body is tired, right? My mind is tired. My feet are hurting. My back, I've been standing up for hours, and here it is. Then I gotta clean that off. I gotta blow dry it, right? I still got a ways to go. But instead of me looking at all of the negative, that's why the scripture says, think on things that are what, y'all? That are pure. Think on things that are honest. Think on things that are pure, that are just. If there's a good report, think on these things. We are told, commanded, instructed not to think about the negative. Not to think about, do not function, do not focus on all of the negativity. Look what's going on in the world. Look what's going on. Look at this. Look where this one is at. They ain't got no business. And all of a sudden, before you know, you're like, cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. It's a done deal. You're overwhelmed because you focused on it too long. Before we are even done, my lunch is done. I've had an amazing lunch with some amazing people. We've had amazing conversation, right? We've talked, we've gained wisdom and understanding. And in doing so, I might not have gotten through all of this without you. And I absolutely needed to get on Midday, but I needed my cup. I needed the fancy. Oh, it made me happy. What about changing the game so that when the enemy knows this is going to wear her out? Huh? This is why you got to say, Lord, set a watch on my sight. Help me to see differently. The children of Israel were at the promised land, but they seen everything problematic. They couldn't see the beauty. They didn't see the overflow. They didn't see the flourishing. They didn't see the fruit. They didn't see the prophetic. They didn't see the promises of God. All they looked at was out their eyes. This is horrible. We grasshoppers. We too small. No. They seen it like slaves. They seen it defeated. But if you start to see through your eyes, through your voice, through your spirit, the Spirit of God, see you winning. See, don't just keep saying, see, this just how it is. This how it is. Mama and them had sugar. Mama and them didn't have no insurance. Mama and them might have had an 8th grade education and did the best that they could. Mama and them didn't have Google and the internet. Mama and them didn't have juicing. Mama and them didn't have maybe this modern technology. They might not have had money for the gym. They might not have had the ability. Mama and them might have had a house full of kids. So that was what mama and them did. And we get it. But why should we repeat bad behavior? If sin abide and grace abide, if God forbid that sin abide and grace be here much more. The book of Romans talks about that. Why should we settle with sin when we have the grace of God? God forbid. We could make choices. And it might, to some of us, Tanya, we might have to go out of our way to make choices. I did hair for years. Some women really had alopecia and a little extra hair, a little extra brows, ain't hurt nobody. Do you hear me? I'm all for it. Whatever it took for them to be able to get through the day, raise the kids, look themselves in the mirror, and they were okay with it, and they wasn't hurting nobody. Sometimes just a little color changed the game. It changed the dynamic. They would be like, oh my God, look. I love doing hair for years. I love seeing women and men win. But the deal is that you got to get the application that's going to work for you. Today, you guys, the family, helped me to successfully have my lunch. How did we do it? I had to bring you in. I had to have the accountability. I had to fill up my cup. What are you willing to do? And who are you willing to let in so that you could win? Only you know. Some of you going to be like, on Tuesday, Monday, I'm bringing my drink and we getting ready to drink and have lunch together. I'm getting ready to load up on the vitamins. I'm getting ready to load up on the good stuff. I'm getting ready to get my book with my notes. Together. We better together, y'all. Mother Stephanie said, get up. Hey, Mother. We love you, Mother. I'm just telling them. She said, she come right in. She come right in ready. Mother, I drank my green drink that Bishop made. I had lunch with y'all. I had to put it in my fancy cup, Mother. Because guess what? You got to sometimes trick your mind. Change your palates. Do what you got to do to win. You might have to change your sneakers, put a baseball cap on to get to that gym. You might have to put on a shirt that prophesies to you. You might have to wear your Jesus girl shirt. Then the next day come with I am more than enough, my line of shirts. But whatever it is that you got to do, you got to do it. Because God has given you the ability, the strength, and the stamina to win. And I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for having lunch with me. Thank you for allowing me to have 5-star lunch with 5-star amazing people. You don't even know. You think I'm helping you. But trust me, Midday family, you are helping me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we had our green drink today. And yesterday we had our beets. Yes, we did. Beets and grapes and red apples or whatever. So I am determined. I'm convinced, I'm fully persuaded that, Mother, when I'm not doing, when I feel like I don't have accountability, I can slip back, right? Or I'm in a new territory, that's unfamiliar. I'm bringing it on Midday. We talk about it on Midday because there's accountability here. This is a safe space, right? We listen and we don't judge. We pray. So you help me today. I pray that Holy Spirit helps you to navigate some things, to not look at, oh, I got to get rid of everything. But instead of saying, I got to get rid of, I'm sowing seed, I'm getting ready to get a harvest. Instead of looking at, I'm on this dead end, like I told you, the man in the line told me, just merge. Change your verbiage, change your thinking, change your verbiage, change your destiny. Change your thinking, change your verbiage, because if you change it up here, it's going to come out here different. It's going to move in a different way. Change your thinking, change your conversation, change your verbiage. If it look like it's terrible, you're going to speak it's terrible. And what is it going to be? It's going to be terrible, right? If you think it's going to be a success, you're going to say it's a success, and you shall see a success. Change your thinking, change your verbiage, change your purpose, change your direction. I hope I say that to somebody. Stop saying to your kids that they the worst. Stop saying that you ain't nothing like your daddy. You thinking it, you saying it, you speaking it on them. They are picking it up. They are being formulated and being mobilized into that negative vibe, that negative word, that word case. I ordered mine this morning. Oh my God, mother ain't playing. And she will hit that gym. She gonna hit that track. You can believe that. Right? So if you change your thinking, that's how you think. You just said it. Just attached to you. Huh? Instead of you saying, guess what? I got more energy. I'm living my best life. You think it, you say it, you're going to speak it, right? Mother said, just do it. Just do it. So you might just be able to drink it straight. You might be able to combat them bills. You might be able to put stuff in order flat out. That's who you are. That's how God made you. And then guess what? You might need to be creative. You might have to be creative. You need to talk to your spouse, just going straight at it, flat-footed, boom, boom, boom. That might not work. It's going to flare up. We're going to get reaction. I don't need to get reaction. I need to get a proper response. So, honey, let's go out and let's talk about it. While we're talking, create an atmosphere that's safe and that, guess what, it's not aggressive. It's harmless. Mother Stephanie, sometimes we want to have conversations with people and the atmosphere is all wrong. It's not the right time. This ain't the time for us to start talking about, what happened in front of the whole family. And your family is right there ready to jump in. We might have to go in the car. We might have to go at the lake. We might have to wait, and take a ride somewhere when we just thinking and talking. Many days my husband and I have gone out. We've gone to the docks and looked at the water and just start talking. And then we came up with a safe resolve. We couldn't do it looking at the bills. It's frustrating. Oh my God. He getting aggravated. I'm getting aggravated. It's overwhelming. How we gonna pay this? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? How? I don't know. But then when it's calming, when it's unity, when it's love, then we could start talking. Then we could start moving. Then we could start collaborating. Then we could merge. Huh? It's not that you can't do it. It's how you're doing it might be the problem. It is not that we can't talk. We just can't talk about our nosy in-laws. Get them kids out. I seen this guy, he posted today, and he said this, Carrie. He said, go on a vacation with your spouse. Go on a vacation with your spouse. I don't care. It's the best thing. Don't take the kids. And then the guy said, what if you don't have the money? He said, borrow the money. You need it for your marriage. He's saying, no matter what you need to do, you need that atmosphere. Some of your marriage, some of y'all that's married, you need a vacation. You need to get out. You need to fall in love again. You need to see the blue waters. What if you can't afford it? Make that investment. Go to the beach. We cannot pack the kids up the car and we're going down to auntie in them house where it's confusion there. As soon as you get up, May and them ain't do this and May and them over there. And y'all ain't got no better. Go somewhere where it's like, baby, baby, sweet baby, rescue me. Does that make sense? Make that investment, make that change. Watch and see how you grow. I'm praying now. I declare and decree to everyone that's listening, that will listen to this replay, that we would change our thinking, change our conversation, change our destiny. I declare and decree that we would continue to dig, but not dig like when we've been digging. I declare that we would dig out, that we would hit an open space, wide open, that we would be creative, that we would be energetic, that we will be open to moving and changing and shifting. I pray for marriages that need a fresh wind. I pray for bodies that need a fresh wind. You might need to change your menu, change what you're putting in your mouth, change what you're putting on your table. I declare and decree that somebody that's listening and they're overwhelmed, they're exhausted. I pray now in the name of Jesus that you would change what you put in your thinking, what you lock into that is sapping your strength, that's overwhelming you, that